Hello, Going Medieval fans! Welcome to part 163. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you might be interested in. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. Let's increase that speed like usual. Okay. Today we're going to follow up on these water barrels. Now I think we're going to start with these two here. Now, I'm not really sure the plan is to get rid of these. You know what, let's get rid of this tree first. Now, if you deconstruct them, does this drop the water the way I want it to? Let's set this one to be deconstructed, and we'll take a look. I've never done this myself, so just what I hear online from reading. Okay. Philippa, you're coming to cut this tree down. We'll keep an eye on you. Maybe I'll get you to take this water barrel apart. Otherwise, maybe we'll attack it. We'll see if that's the way it's done. Still need this to be filled up. Wonder how much we can fill in here. Okay. While we're waiting for our cellar to show up, I just want to take a quick look at our prisoners. We did have Clement join us recently, so I wanted to see who else is on the way. You are at 62%, last was a success. 69%, last a success as well. Okay. And we don't have anyone here at the bottom. Okay. Let's see. Who else do we have? You're a washout gobbler erudite. Speed gain is nice, less consumption duration. Washout's not great. Not the worst thing though. And look at that, culinary of 6, that's useful. Marksman of 6, not the worst. Yours is slightly better, but you are a punch drunk. Let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go with Sigmund for now, and let's add, we'll add you, Cynric. You're chilly, but we wear winter clothes all the time. Okay. Did we miss? We missed our employee running around here. How far did you get? Is it someone from night shift? Maybe I'll get you. Are you no longer rebellious? Alright. That's great news. Emptying container. Is that what we want to do? Let's see what deconstructing does. You can set this to open. Okay. Let's deconstruct it. Let's see what happens when we deconstruct it. See if the water goes anywhere. There's 36 in there. Let's slow that down a little bit. Did not look like it went anywhere. Okay, let's open this. And let's see. You have steward turned off. Okay, no problem. It's almost morning. Let's let you go to bed. What we're going to do, let's copy another one from here. Let's put that down. Okay. Garwolf. Looks like Simon is working on this. Alright, Simon, emptying container. Let's increase the speed a little bit until you get here. Not really expecting much from one container. So I'm in Wakefield. Let's go. You had a nightmare. Well, I'm glad your mood's not too bad, 57%. Let's see what opening this does. Alright, that's good. Look at that. We put water in there a little bit. Now, obviously it didn't stay. I wonder how many we'd have to open at once. Okay, that's good. That fills me with hope. Guess we'll have to maybe open a few at once? That's probably the best way to do it. Okay. Do we have to close this? Okay. So I guess we don't deconstruct them. Alright, progress. I wonder if we could just fill this whole area with water by doing that. Now, I don't want the water that high. We do want the water to be at this level. That way, if any enemies spawn down here, well, at least they take a little bit of time going up the slope here instead of just swimming. I don't think they'd spawn in the water, would they? I guess if they don't have anywhere to spawn, maybe they would spawn in the water. Okay. This has 24 water. We'll have to go take a look at this in a little bit. But we also need to keep an eye on the time. Day 12 in the evening is when we want to have our feast in the Great Hall. So we'll have to keep that in mind. We don't want to get sidetracked. Let's turn off these trees and roofs here. And let's take a look what we can work here on the southwest. Okay. You know what? We can get rid of this slope here now. Oh, my angle is terrible. Let's cancel digging this out. Oh, just to do it right again. Okay, we want to get this slope dug out. We can start filling this in with dirt here. And speaking of dirt, let's take a look. What do we have? Look at that, 532. It's a good amount. $105 there, 95, and then 35. Okay. Let's add another layer down here. And we can start adding this a little bit wider here. Okay. We have space. I believe this is all dirt. I checked recently. Let's just check again. Let's add more clay brick here. More stairs. And let's get this picked up. Some dirt there. 11 dirt to add to our collection. And let's take a look here. Alright. Good progress. Got rid of this little hill. I think I'll leave these ladders here for now. This area is not too far off, I suppose. But we are going to start digging away here as well. Start opening this up into a little bit of a bay. That way we prevent the enemy from putting their siege weapons down there. Alright, another 108 dirt here. Let's add that to get mined out. And while we're mining, let's revisit the northeast. We got 12 dirt here. Let's get that picked up. Looks like we can't really assign any more digging here. But what we can do is increase the speed a little bit. So let's do that. Okay. Let's go take a look at our animals. Want to see how our wolves are doing. It's been a little bit before we checked in on them. Let's see. Alphabetical. Let's reverse that. Okay, we have 2 tamed and trained wolves that can haul and do battle. I don't have them on vermin control, all the cats can do that. Do have them set with our melee warriors. Now, it doesn't look like any of these wolves have reproduced to give me more trained wolves. just naming you Wiggle instead of being unnamed. I saw there was another wolf called Wobble. You can wiggle while he wobbles. And you know what? Do we have anyone else that's unnamed? We do. There's an ass. You know what? I'll just call you Donkey. Why not? We did trade with a lot of settlements recently, so we're not going to send anyone out right now. Maybe we'll wait till the middle of fall or so. Oh, while we were looking at animals, how is our bear in the wild doing? Berry. 47%? Okay. Progress. Bobo. Bobo's got 2 years on them and 27 days. Alright. One thing I did want to do was get another trebuchet installed. Let's see. I guess facing the back, or maybe facing the side. Yeah, let's have it face the side. I guess this one could face the back. Or you know what? No. Let's have them both face the back. Alright. Decent amount of wood for this. And a lot of components. But you know what? We have so many. Part of me kind of wants to put them on the front as well, but I think I'm just going to put them at the back. We have the two at the towers at the front. I know this does go up a little bit higher, but it is harder to get our people up here, I believe. We'll have to put some ammo down. You know what? We'll leave the ammo for now. But then I might forget about it. You know what? Let's do the ammo now. Maybe I'll just put one between them. Let's see. This is on the left side. Should I put a dumping stockpile? This is ammo, right? Okay. Okay. Medium, high, very high. All right. I guess the same thing here. All right. This is very high. This is probably just high. Okay. And let's grab these other ones. Put that there. And this one we'll put here. And now I'm realizing that I probably want these ones in the center. So let's just copy this over here real quick. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Copy and paste you. Right? Medium, medium. We get rid of you. Paste you over here. All right. Assortment of colors. Got our ammo situation set up for when those trebuchets get put in. And it's day 11, 17 hours, so we got about 23 hours to go. Looks like 22 now until we have to do our ritual. This water still needs to be filled. Good progress, though. Okay, that slope has been taken down here on the southwest. Let's start getting that filled in. Get some more dirt filled in down here as well. We do need to start mining a little bit away here as well. I think we're going to have to put another staircase going down to the lower level here so we can get rid of this staircase. So we need to clear out some room here. Okay. Start opening up that water for that bay. And it looks like here on the northwest, assign some more digging. Alright. Let's get this dirt hauled away. Another 44 dirt for our collection. And while we're here, let's take a look at the northeast. Didn't have much progress here last time. Doesn't look like much progress this time either. Okay, meals are still looking good. We have meals ready for our feast. Didn't have them that one time. Definitely don't want our people starving, but now that we got our new kitchen set up, well, it's a lot easier. I think while we wait for all these waters to be filled, let's go take a look in the basement. I feel like it's been a minute since we looked at what kind of furniture, kind of rugs are down here that we can get installed. And while we're installing this rug, we can take a look around and see if these got filled in a little bit. Looks like they did. Let's add some more storage space here for the ale. Now, are these going bad down here? They are rotting. The meat is rotting. Unfortunately, it's a little warmer in here. So when that goes bad, does that turn into vinegar? This one is good. I wonder how warm this makes it above. It is a little bit underneath that. I was hoping it wouldn't matter too much. Alright. Let's see what else we have down here. Another superior linen rug. Alright, that's good. Let's go spread out the superior ones between the rooms so they're not all in one room. Eventually we'll probably go through some of the other rooms and look at that, but we don't need to. Okay, that room will be filled. Okay, we've got some wall tapestries. Now, do I have room in the main Great Hall here? Looks like we do have some space. Need some room a little while back. Let's get those filled in. Now, do I have a spot on the other side? I see one. Okay. Let's see what else is here. Cartography table, we'll be trading those away. Fox wall banner pelts, okay. Practice dummy. You know what, those wall banner pelts, the fox ones, we're going to use that in the temple once we end up remaking the 3rd and 4th floors and anything higher up. Got another superior rug here. Let's go put this under the tables. Got a spot here. Looks like we got quite a lot of rugs here, and we actually got a lot of superior ones. Good to see. Means our art skills have improved quite a lot, and looks like it's the rest of the superior ones here. Let's go take a look through some of these rooms, see if we can find out if they have superior rugs or not. If they don't, maybe I'll move some of these around. Have some superior in there. Yep. As long as they have a superior one, one should be fine. This one, okay. Alright, so this room, we can move one of the rugs over. Let's go relocate. Not in the water. Okay, let's check this room. That has a superior one. That's superior, so is that. Okay. Looks like the temperature is fine there. I guess if we're going to be keeping some items down here, maybe it'd be a good idea to get rid of some space in here. Put that ice in here. Let's clear this out. And let's see. I believe it's a manufactured material. Ice blocks. Alright. Let's set this to be high. And let's take a look at this other room. These are okay right now in here. Now, unfortunately, some of these are going to go bad. I guess they're too close to this. Settlers are starving. Why are you not eating? You're eating right now, right? You know what? I think me giving them all these extra work hours is not ideal. Let's go reduce the morning hours. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Hopefully by the time we're doing this, all those water barrels are filled and we can take a look at adding some water into those little ditches at the side of the map. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to change your schedule a little bit. So we'll add leisure hours here and then anything here. That way you're still getting 5 hours of work, 4 hours of leisure. Then you have 2 hours to do whatever in the morning. And then these leisure times are completely separate. That means if second shift is trying to use the temple, hopefully the morning shift is on a completely different leisure time. They're available. That's the plan. Hey, a friendly visit. And it's almost time for our feast. So I guess we'll trade with that merchant after. Or you know what? Let's see. You know what? I guess we'll have to change this a little bit. We're gonna have you sleep 2 hours in this direction. Alright, sleep, wake up, you got 2 hours to do whatever you want. And then this is our time to do our feast with everyone else. Then you can do leisure and work. But you know what? Maybe we'll do work here. and then set this to be leisure. Kind of lose some time there, I feel like. You know what, maybe we'll set the sleep schedule here and this for anything, just to have a little different. Okay, let's go through these. We're at the 14th hour. We need to check what cattle is available to be, or actually no, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's for the next day. We're going to be feasting. Let's see, who is our friendly visit? Athelstan Cardinal from the Ancrene Disciples. They're friendly. You know what? Maybe we'll invite them for a feast with us. Why not? Let's see. Yeah, 16th hour, we'll be feasting. Look at that, 408 meals. Yeah, let's invite our friends. Okay, let's pause this. 16th hour has been reached. Let's hold that event. Okay, so Foxy is our bard. Let's go add whoever we can. Hopefully all our people are by default set on here. Looks like we're missing someone. It's just one person on our end. Catherine Burren from second shift. Okay, before we go to that, let's take a look. Why might you not be available? You're hauling to stockpile? Alright, if we cancel that, maybe now. I didn't check how many participants we had. Still not available. Okay, well, we'll cut our losses. Instead, we're going to invite everyone else here. Probably the most participants we're going to have. They're friendly. Okay, 95. Alright. We're only going to use one alcohol. I believe this was the best one, food quality of 60. Let me just double check the other ones. Yeah, food quality of 15. Mead's not bad with 50. But some of these, dubious doesn't even have any quality. 40 for ale. Beer's 50. Rough wine is 15. Alright. Food quality of 60. That's what we want for that one alcohol aged fine wine that we're using. Okay. We're going to pass on the lavish meals for now. Let's see if we can just add, what do we, 95 food items? You know what, maybe we'll do 50 roast meat here. Okay, I believe that's 95. Let's add some more food. We'll see if we can get that event points as high as we can. Now, we need meals. We don't want just edible cooking material being used. Okay, let's add bread. Alright, 890. Is 890 what we were hitting? I guess we're not going to be able to go much higher than that. We don't want to waste that much food. Let's scale this back. Alright. So 22 bread. Now we can't take anything else off because that drops our number down as well. Let's see how much lavish meals we can add until this gives us an increase. You know what? It's not increasing, so I guess we'll do 0 lavish meals. Okay, well, I guess we'll just stick with this. Accept. Fortunately, we're going to be missing one of our own members. Let's increase that speed. Catherine, I hope you're not going to be upset. Your mood's pretty good, though. Alright, we'll see after. Maybe their mood's upset. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as losing 2 of your friends. Okay. Feast is underway. $84. Doesn't look completely filled yet, so I think we're gonna wait a little bit. I think that can still get filled. Okay. Catherine, can I get you to open these? I can. Okay. While everyone else is feasting, I'm gonna have you on water duty here. I know you wanted to pray. We'll be hitting the temple tomorrow. Okay, while they are on their way, I'm just going to go and add one more soil piece in here. And let's mine this out a little bit more. Okay. Catherine on their way. Want to empty the other one as well. Looks like some water went down. It looks wet down there. I wonder how much we have to empty at once for this to matter. Okay. Feast event was excellent. Look at that, 890. Okay. Let's let our people go to bed. But before everyone goes to bed, let's go and barter. Now, Foxy, I know you just went to bed, but we're going to have you wake up and go deal with Athelstan here. Bartering, perfect. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, let's see what you got. Merchant Caravan. Now, these are our friends. Hopefully they brought a lot of goodies to trade with us. Okay, let's see what they brought. Looks like a lot. All right. First, coins are always great. Let's trade for your coins. And, all right, cattle. Great. We do need to sacrifice a cattle. I doubt it'll be this one, but hey, flawless light helmets. All right. With the value these have, definitely going to have to trade some items away. Steel fine shields. Nice. Let's get that. We don't need a cartography table. And trade a few away. Looks like they got the storage limit, so that's good. Superior hatchet made out of silver. You know what? The DPS doesn't seem that bad on it. It's superior. It is silver. It's not the best, but you know what? Why not? Let's get those. I think we'll trade for the donkey. It's a young donkey. Hopefully they can still carry a lot. We'll leave the sheep and goats. I'm going to leave the traps for now as well. Let's go down this list. Packaged meals. All right. We like food. Let's add food. These are superior. Let's add those. You know what? Ice blocks. It's the end of summer, but still summer. Maybe quicklime? Definitely gonna have to trade away quite a lot, but because we're friends, we can trade a lot with them. Let's get some barley. Looks like we need cabbage and beet seeds. We can trade away some carrot seeds while we're here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they can buy quite a lot from us. Let's see. If we sort by value, let's go to the very top here. Looks like we got some ballistas we can trade. Let's get rid of a ballista. It's got value. They have quite a lot of space. Okay. It's nice that they are willing to take away all of these items. Now, I want to keep these for ourselves, the good ones. But as we go down the list, we'll see a lot more that we don't need. Like these gambesons. Now I'm gonna keep the superior ones, I think. Yeah, we got a little ways to go on this list. Let's keep going. Still superior gambesons. Okay. Getting rid of that, excuse me, cartography table there. You know what? Maybe it would have been better to just do it alphabetical. I would have had all my gambesons together, I think. Limestone kiln. Let's get rid of that. Practice dummies. Oh no, the dummy itself we need, don't we? Or no, this is the structure. Let's get rid of these. We don't need these. I thought that was the refill that you put in them, but maybe it's not. Okay, you know what? Let's do this alphabetical. Let's go back to the top. Let's just scroll down from here. We'll see what's bunched up together. Like, we have a lot of fine berdiches here. We don't need these at all. Let's get rid of these. How much do these weigh? 4 kilos? Okay, we can get rid of a lot of these. They got good value to them. They'll clear up a lot of space in our storage. We'll keep the superior ones. Any flawless. But you know what? We'll see how many flawless ones we have. Maybe we'll trade away the superior ones too. Look at that. We still owe them 641. Let's go down this list. Bill hooks? Let's get rid of these bill hooks. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of these. We don't need these. You know what? Let's get rid of the fine ones as well. Keep that. A lot of bucklers here. Hey, flimsy cap. Let's go get rid of that one. Oh, crowns. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of this good falchion. Still owe them some money. They got a lot of space though. Okay, gambesons. Got a few flawless. We got a lot of superior. A lot more than I thought we had. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of some of these that have the lower dollar value. I'm assuming they have the lower hit points. Yes, they do. What's the difference on these? 74? Okay. Let's get rid of a few of these that are lower value. Clear up some space on the gambesons. We have a lot of superior ones. We're not using these at all. Our people are wearing light armor. But we can trade this Okay. You know what? We don't need to trade away so much. We don't need them to make money off of us. Let's cut back some of these. We'll save it for another time. That's acceptable. They can make 46 cents from us. Almost half a gold piece. Now, we don't have any traps here, so maybe we'll trade with them for some traps. Let's go back to the top here and let's sort by dollar value. Let's add their traps. They didn't bring too many. They didn't bring fire traps, I don't think. Okay. Now let's do alphabetical again. Looks like we have some money we need to give them. Let's go down this list. Let's see what else we have down here. We have some good military picks. Let's get rid of these. We'll keep those superior ones. And looks like they're willing to accept that. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. The practice dummies that are refills. These have the same name, eh? Okay. Well, let's accept that. Gold coin, animal, some flawless light helmets. That's awesome. Superior items, some fine items, more animals, some food. That food should last a little bit longer. It's packaged. Some traps, some seeds. Barley's always good. Quicklime, and ice blocks. All right. Now we're getting rid of a lot of weapons. Look at that, 7 alignments. All right, 100% friendly. It's kind of funny. They are the Church of Restitution. We're the Oak Brethren. Opposite alignment, but best of friends, right? Meanwhile, our Oak Brethren are just neutral. Anarchy is recently hostile to us. We did destroy them. Now, if anyone else wants to fight, we are available. Okay. Night shift. Theo, can I get you to open these? I want to see if we can get some of this filled in. This is the priority, I feel like, this little spot. Then this one. Gotta say, how easy this works. Pretty easy system. First time doing it, easy to figure out. Easy enough. I did destroy one, just to see what would happen. Okay, Theo. Almost here. Alright. I wonder if the rain will help it fill. Huh, had to swim out there for a second. Okay, Theo, let's go empty this one. And this has 92. Let's go empty this one. Alright, that's good progress. Let's go fill that barrel. I guess this big one is going to be the one we try to use the most. Now I wonder, can you fill it from here? Hopefully that doesn't empty this area. Now is this filling with water slowly while it rains? Looks like it is. Oh, that is awesome. Filling barrel, filling barrel. No one's filling this barrel, right? Let's get a few more people to fill these other barrels. Filling barrel. Gerard, you can fill this barrel. Now, can I have several people fill a barrel? Like if I ask you to fill one, and then let's go down the list. Philippa, if I ask you to fill the same barrel, someone else is already busy with it. Okay. Let's empty this. Let's see if this helps. Well, it doesn't look like we did too much that time, but I guess it wasn't filled. Okay, Will, let's get you to fill this some more. Autumn is here. Okay. Guess we'll let our night shift go to bed, and day shift can worry about this. We're going to let the water get filled up, I guess, slowly by the weather. We'll revisit this in a minute. Let's take a look at the southwest here. Okay. Let's get these resources hauled out of here. Let's take a look down here. It looks like we do need to get some more resources mined out. I guess let's start working on these little corner pieces a little bit. And the side here is good. Don't need to worry about that. Let's take a look on this side. Okay, that's good. Stairs are put in for this layer. Excellent. That means we can take this layer down, or this slope here. Whoops. Let's pause that. Let's clear this out. Okay. Let's mine away a little bit more of this bay area here. 12 dirt there to pick up. Let's take a look at what else is available to mine out here on the northwest. Some more progress being made. Great. Let's add this to be mined out. Okay. 132 dirt. And while we're in this area, let's take a look at the northeast. How is the mining progress here? Alright. Still a decent amount to be mined away. We'll return here at another time. Let's go revisit our water barrels on the south. Okay. 40 water. I thought it was 36 that was in here. It's 40 water. Is that from the rain? That's 26, and that's 26. Okay. Well, let's go take a look at who's available. Some people are filling barrels. I guess we'll get you to empty this one, since you're going to be in the area. Okay. So we'll slow this down. Guess we could empty both of these. Alright, let's get you to empty, and let's get you to empty. It's going to be a little bit before this gets filled with water for sure. Let's see. Let's go empty this one out. Probably get rid of this wood pile here. And we can probably get rid of this dirt pile. At least for now. Let's get rid of it for now. We don't need them here. I feel like we're going to be taking wood out of here and refilling it all the time. Okay. Guess we'll let that be. Let's return to the southwest. What progress? Looks like we can get some soil filled in. And we got that slope taken out. Let's see what's under here. It's just dirt. All right, let's get that filled in a little. Looks like we can add another layer of dirt out here and start getting this filled in. How much dirt do we have? 234. Okay. Guess let's add some dirt here. All right. Graveyard is growing. I think I'm going to wait to add in graves until I can add in the bunches of 5. Unless we get raided. And we'll put in some more graves ahead of time. Okay. Let's mine away a little bit here. A little bit more here. That's all dirt. We'll let that get picked up first. And we'll have to start mining away closer towards the staircase here, so we can get rid of this wooden one. Okay. Looks like we'll have our ritual soon. I guess we can plan for that for next episode. We're pretty much at the end of the video. Really happy with the progress we're making here with this little water world we got going on. And I feel like that'll make it easy to get rid of this wooden ladder here. This is filled with water. No one's going to get stuck down there if they can swim out. We can get that filled in with dirt after as well. Taking that wood away. Okay. Let's end the video now. We'll use that extra hour next episode. We need to do the ritual at 16th hour. Okay, welcome to Recap and Planning for part 163. Thanks again for stopping by and supporting the channel. Always appreciate it. Today, we're kind of working here on the south. Had a little project here, and it's actually going pretty well. A lot better than I thought it would. this water barrel trick actually works. Was kind of hesitant to try it, wasn't sure how it worked, but well, they have an open button. Once they get filled, you open it, pretty much drops water all around. Water seems to go to the lower layers, it just drops down, gets filled. Now this small area seems to be going pretty well. I'm a little bit worried about this larger area to this side, especially since we can only really fill it from up here. But it kind of looks like there's water here. Am I crazy? Maybe a little bit. It looked damp. We definitely made it damp here. Hopefully we can get that filled in. Also working on the graveyard here in the southwest. Still adding in dirt. This area got filled in pretty well. We're getting rid of these slopes. We got one staircase left here to get rid of. This is going to take a little bit longer. We got to mine away this section here so we can add some clay brick staircases here to go down to that layer. But all in all, this area doesn't look like it's too bad to get dug out. There's a few more rocky soil areas out here. Doesn't look too crazy though, but we'll see how deep down they go. Shouldn't be too hard to dig out. Besides that, we started on expanding the bay out here. So that's good news for us. That means less room for the enemies to put their siege equipment down once this is all mined away. And it also means more dirt that we can move over. Got a team here already moving dirt. And this northwest area is going pretty well. Got this area mined out to here. I believe we stopped mining this out right now. We're worried about this top area. We're mining this out a bit here. I think once we're mined that out, then I'll start doing this other hill area back a little bit. And we'll probably mine out some more in this general area. We'll try to keep a staircase around here to go to this corner boardwalk. We're still mining out on the northeast. Quite a bit to go here. I feel like that progress has slowed down a bit. Our food production is doing well ever since we had our extra kitchen installed here on the southeast tower. Looks like we have a few people working in here and also working on the clothes on the floor above. We have a lot of people. I feel like we never had enough clothing around. We had limited production down here in our kitchen. The amount of people we had, it was time to expand that, as well as our workshop area. Now let's take a look at the roof of our keep. Our 2 extra trebuchets are not in position yet, but we do have ammo area sorted out for that. Autumn has begun. Might be a good idea to take a look at our apple trees, but we have plenty of raw food, so I'm not too worried about that. But fall is here. I think we're going to start taking the statues off from the roof here, because we're going to have to deconstruct this in the winter. Let's take a look at our underground storage. We did recently put in some more zones here, and we did add some ice. Let's take a quick peek down here. Looks like these are never rotting now. That's good. I guess that ice brought down the temperature just a little bit that we needed. Let's see, 7 days, 12 days. Okay. Well, summer is probably the worst time down here for the beer and ale. Looks like these rooms are fine. But you know what? While we're here, let's just shrink that zone and let's just put some more ice in the center there. We'll do that for all of these ale rooms. Now these are going to be future bedrooms, but for now they're not used. We're going to use them for some storage. We did get some more carpets put out here. Looks like our trap room is full. We're going to need to put out some traps next episode as well. Been thinking about putting some wardrobes near the entrance here. You know what? Maybe I'll just put them like right here. You know know what? Let's just do that now. Let's just grab one of these, and we'll put 2 here. We'll change it after a little bit. Once they're built, we'll go through and we'll set it up. Those are, I think, both for helmets right now. We need one of those for body armor. So we'll take a look at that. Not sure if I covered it before, but I did see we had some more fish spawning in our pond. Always good. In case we do get sieged, it's just another source of food. But I don't think we need to worry about that. Got plenty of raw food. Alright. So for next episode, hopefully we get that water pit filled in on the south. We can start working on the bigger one. And then if we get through autumn, we'll start working on our temple renovation. Get a nice bigger temple. And maybe since all the junk items were cleaned up outside here, more or less, still a few to go. Hopefully we'll get some progress cleaning out the clay and limestone from the front here. Maybe we'll move these junk areas somewhere else, this dumping ground. That way the little entrance here to the settlement is a little bit cleaner to look at. I know this is kind of junky out here in the front. Well, once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. I always appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great one, everybody.